What's up, YouTube? Daily Duke back again. Today we are going to install the Barrel Exhaust DeCat. This is the first US version of the Barrel DeCat. Looking good. We're going to switch that out. Should be pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, we are going to start with the two O2 sensors. There is 2 bolts at the top. I believe they're 12s, but I'll verify that. And then we are going to loosen that bracket right there and attach it to the slip-on, but of course I'm going to loosen that and loosen this so we're able to get that header out of there, because you definitely do need play to get that header out. But we shall get started. And of course, you know, before we get started, we're gonna have to do a cold start test for a sound difference. Slip on stock DeCat pipe. She already rips. She already sounds good, but man, that's gonna get loud with the DeCat on there. Stay tuned. Alright, to confirm, those are a 12mm that you need to get out. There's 2 of them. You see I got 1 out. I'm leaving that on just to hold it so I could take these out. Now these, for me, this is the only thing that I had that would fit. See, it comes out real nicely. And this is a 7/8, so that seems to be working pretty good for me. You can see both O2 sensors are now not on the DeCat. Unscrewed those both with the 7/8 wrench. Alright, we removed the 2 12mm bolts from the header of the stock cat pipe. There's the 2 12mm bolts. We removed the 2 O2 sensors with the 7/8 inch wrench. We use an 11mm to loosen this from the slip-on mid pipe. We loosen that from the slip-on and the mid pipe. We removed the bottom bolt of the slip-on and we left that in there just to let it hang and pivot. Everything else is super loose, and we're going to take the cat out, the stock cat, and replace it with the cat. Alright, I wanted to add also the weight difference. This, probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. This, probably 5.5, maybe 6.5 pounds. This can't be over 2 pounds. This thing's 6 or 7 pounds. I'm gonna go weigh it and I'll give you the final result. Alright, so we got the 2 12mm bolts installed. Two of the O2 sensors installed. 12mm bolts, 7/8 is what I use for those O2 sensors. That is an 11mm. That is an 11mm, and I loosened that up a little bit just to give it a free play so I can get everything in. This is the only thing I don't like, is I'm gonna cut this bolt off so it doesn't stick out so far. I couldn't get it to align because in there is so tight, the clearances won't let you put that bracket up any other way. That's the only way to get it tight. I'm gonna cut that off, but should be fine. Other than that, it's looking good. The fitment is better with this mid pipe and the DeCat from from the stock pipe to the DeCat. Alright, everything is attached. The Barrel Exhaust Rogue 2.0 mid-pipe DeCat installed on the US 2024 Duke 390 Gen 3. Sounds pretty spicy. All right, so after about 2.5-3 days of riding the bike with the new DeCat on, what do I think about it? What do I notice? Right off the bat, I thought it was going to be louder, especially at an idle. It's not that much louder. I would say just at an idle, maybe 5 to 10% louder, which I'm okay with. That's actually fantastic. It's already pretty loud with the slip-on. Also, I have the DNA Stage 2 air filter cover and air filter. I also have the PowerTronics FuelX Lite with that slip-on before I installed the DeCat, and it already made it deeper, louder. Now with this DeCat on, what do I mainly notice? I definitely notice it deeper sound, a little more rich. It's richer sound, a deeper sound in mid to high RPMs. Do I notice any speed difference? Not really. I don't notice any horsepower difference, although I do notice at the low areas, you know, low gears, lower gears, lower RPMs, it definitely is. It's more responsive. It's smoother. I can wheelie in first, or not wheelie, but I can pop it up in first, no problem. Also, I think where I noticed the biggest, why I even say I noticed something at the low end, is because in second gear, I can give this gas and it'll pop it up in second gear. Not a lot, but it will. And I couldn't do that without the DeCat, just by giving it gas. I had to really pull up on the bike in second gear and or, you know, clutch it to get it up in second. Now I can just give it a little flap and it wants to go up. It'll get it like an inch or two off the ground. So it's definitely snappier on the low end, which is actually pretty incredible. I haven't really had a chance to do, you know, top speed or anything on it, but I wouldn't, if anything, it would probably take away a mile or two top at the top speed, but I'll take that for low end any day. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a, I don't know, not really a review, but what I noticed on the DeCat. But man, it's smoother. It feels more predictable throughout the gears from low all the way to high RPM. I'm pretty happy with it. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it makes the bike feels and runs. Yeah. If you guys are interested in that Barrel Exhaust, reach out to them. I don't think they have the DeCat up for sale yet, but I'm sure if you email them, reach out to them, they can make it available for you. But I do know the Rogue 2.0, the Barrel Exhaust Rogue 2.0 is on the website. It is for sale. They have it for the Gen 1, the Gen 2, and the Gen 3. Obviously, mine is for the Gen 3. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace.